Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, content might have been a little bit weird recently. I've gone back to Boston again, visiting my parents. Kind of went to PAX, not really. I'll explain that in a second. But so if episode 66 and 69 are both, I'd say they're both the Nightmare Flight episode. That's because of poor planning on my part. And I thought originally I was going to be scrapping the Nightmare Flight episode. And then I found out that thing, and you guys probably all know what that thing is, so I don't know. It was cool either way. It will just maybe sound a little bit confusing at first. Not a big deal. Anyway, so, like I said, went to Boston, kind of went to PAX. And when I say kind of went to PAX, I mean, I showed up really late, as in an hour after the convention ended. However, I'm okay with that, because I wasn't there to go to PAX. I wanted to, but like I didn't really have the ability to do so. Money, time, that kind of nonsense. But, you know, visiting my parents, why not? There we go. Didn't get the secret area. Got the secret area stuff. Good enough for me. I think that's a health pickup over there. Yep. I don't think there's... Oh, there's a little bit more. But I think it's more health pickups, so we don't even care. So, I showed up an hour late, but met up with Agent Core, I've collaborated with him in the past. He's another Let's Player. Awesome dude, yada yada yada. Got to hang out for a while. That was cool. And I also spent... Ooh, this is a good room to be in, sort of. It's a bit messy right now, especially, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to get a lot of loot from it, which is mainly what I care about, because honestly, this gun sucks. Like, it doesn't suck as some other guns. There are definitely worse guns out there. Like, I really do not like the LHC gun. But this gun kind of plays like a really bad variant of the Constellation Charger, actually. In and of the fact that it shoots very slowly. Oh, there's still a bomb. Hello, bomb. Give me that sweet, sweet blue. Ugh. But the main problem with it, apart from shooting slowly, is, you know, the shots arc very badly. I think they arc more than the Kegerator, which is a pain in the butt. And I'm going on an adventure before I go off and fight all of those guys. Because, quite honestly, I want to get all the way down here. Oh, there's another secret area that I didn't even know about. I've like half a mind to turn on fly mode just to see the sights. Because I never really paid attention going down, but there might actually be a second secret area there. Well, I know there's at least a shop, but I don't know if there's anything else. So I think I might do that. I think we have a lot of things kind of floating above us. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this stuff. Oh well, not a big deal. Let's get the EXP tokens before they all go away. Please don't go away. There we go. Loot is slowly dropping on our heads. And I think I missed a couple of things, but I don't normally do this, but I haven't been at this level for a while. I'm going to try and avoid the money. Oh, I got one, because I don't deserve it. But mainly, I want to see... Oh, those are health pickups. Do not deserve those. Okay, so it looks like there's a little shop here. So if I really had a bunch of extra jumps, I can make it over and across. But what I wanted to see is if I could get, like, in between these. Nope, do not deserve that money either. Even though I technically got it. Okay, so it does not actually look like you can get through the steel girders here. Let's turn on... Shit. Terrible situation to be in. Probably should have just flown about for a second. But, you know what? Worth it for science, and we didn't take too much damage. Could have been way worse. Now, I'm going to be running around just for a second down here, because I really want to get the stuff. Unfortunately, I'm taking damage, so it's kind of like... maybe not the best plan right now. We've got saw blade launchers above, and they're kind of making my day very unhappy. There we go. Take that one out. Now let's go take things out. I think there's got to be like one or two more spin bots, but I think we're in the clear. We took a little bit of damage there, but I think we're going to be okay. We're running lifeline. Ooh, got stuck in the level architecture. Got stuck again. That's going to be a concern. But not that big of one. Now, I'm not going to kill the turret immediately, mainly because it was blocking the shots of the saw blade launcher, and I'm very happy about that. So, there we go. It's nice to know that there's another secret area down there. If I had extra jumps, I'd go for it again, because I think it was a speed boost, which is pretty sweet, but not enough that I'm, you know, going to kill myself for it, pretty much. Because, you know, there's the fair amount of damage that you're gonna... Well, a fair amount of damage. There's the fair chance that you're gonna take a sizable amount of damage falling down. You know, let's kill these suckers. I guess head for the boss. I don't remember there being anything else in this room, and realistically, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. We've got a lot of difficulty reduction, actually. Extra jump. I'm trying to remember what else we got. Extra health. That's been nice. Lifeline gives you 2 little health bars, and that's nice, but not necessary. It's also probably the... that's a super cannon bullet. I probably should pay more attention to that. Unfortunately, I have to go past them anyway, if I'm going to go up. Okay. And there we go. What mod do we get? Is it crit? That's going to be awesome. So, this is actually the second time I filmed this episode. I got back last night and I was like, I'm all jazzed up. Because, you know, I got to meet up with another Let's Player in real life. Actually, I also met up with Karate Chopsticks. I should not, you know, neglect mentioning him. He's a pretty awesome dude. Anyway, so, we met up, talked for like 3 hours, something like that. And, you know, I've never actually spoken to another Let's Player in real life, so it's like, yeah, I'm all jazzed up to record. But I came back and my voice, from just talking for so long, was really just gravelly and bad. And honestly, I probably sound a little bit different compared to normal, but not that different. So, you know, apologize. I am at my parents' house. I'm very much allergic to everything here. So, if over the course of this week I sound a little weird, it's because New England hates me. Not that much, but it hates me enough. Anyway, let's see if there's nothing over there that's worth killing myself over, and that's not even worth bothering with either. So, not entirely sure what we're going to be dealing with in this situation. Oh, walk straight into a bullet. The situations where that happens, I don't think I will ever be able to stop myself from walking straight into bullets. I think that's going to be a nigh permanent thing as far as me playing this game. And that's probably fine. I don't think it's ever going to be like hideously damaging, but it is always going to be just a little bit embarrassing. So we got an 8-shot over there. That is not a big deal. Ooh, blue EXP, please, please, thank you. And small health token, not bad. I'm really hoping we can get a little bit of health left. I think I'm getting hit by my spiky balls, come to think of it. Every once in a while I take a little... Oh no. I'm getting hit by the spikes, so I guess I'm underestimating how much they stick out. Yep, I am. Oh well, not a big deal. I haven't taken that much damage. We're still at weapon level 4. If I could get a little bit more blue EXP, I think I'd be happy. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. Oh. Surprise money! Yeah, I like that. Now, what do we even need? We need armor. Armor's always nice. Health. We need healing, we need weapon level. But those will come. Probably, as long as I don't take too much damage. And as long as I don't end up going to the warehouse. Because, holy shit. Wow. This is a place. This is quite the scary place, really. At least we've got the... booster ramps to... The booster ramps are pretty much making it substantially easier to dodge everything forever, and I love it. So, we managed to take out all of those 8-shotters, that massive wall of bullets that was going to make me cry a little bit. We managed to take that out without a single point of damage. I'm very happy about that. Let's get back down, because there's either like a secret area or just like another area down here. And I think they'll have some stuff for us. Presumably. Not entirely sure. I hope so. Because I need stuff. Looks like it at least has a big health pickup. Oh, saw blade launchers. This is going to be a wee bit scary. But the extra jumps makes it so much easier to dodge them. When you're running around and like going down set paths and they're looking directly at you, yeah, you're going to take damage from the saw blade launchers. But if you got mobility, they're pretty easy peasy. Which I'm glad about, because I didn't want to take damage there. Because we're slowly inching our way up to weapon level 5, and that's a good thing. Now let's get out of this room, because it's kind of nightmarish and painful, because those fire blocks hurt. I really wish if you shot a shot through them, it would actually like set your bullets on fire, kind of like shooting arrows through fire and you get fire arrows. I know that doesn't actually work that way, but I wish it did. Anyway, there's something spawning above us. Looks like a bunch of the big old bombs. And Lantern of Phyllis's. Mini ones. Not the real boss. That'd be crazy, actually, if there's like another game mode where the only enemies that spawn are bosses. I would play that mode. And die horribly, probably. But it would be really cool. Oh, man. It would be cool, actually, if, like, you had, like, luck plus for that. And so you're just, like, some crazy, insane, overpowered wizard-type person. But, you can only fight bosses, which would be a bit nightmarish. But awesome still. Awesome. So, another health pickup in the shop. And we've got a lot of spin bots coming for us. So, you know what? I'm actually going to be a bit of a coward and hide around the corner. And either they're going to blow themselves up, or come to me kind of one by one. And I'm totally okay with either. Stay out of my face. Don't want to get hit by these guys. That is how pain happens, and I do not like pain. So, we're, like I said, we're getting our blue XP up. We're getting our health back, but first, might as well buy another health pickup. We are going to be hale and hearty this entire run, which is great, because I like being hale and hearty. Let's figure out what's down here. So we got some cannons, and not a whole lot else. So I'm going to have to tilt back to do this, but I'd rather get down here, get the loot, and then tilt up to go back for the stuff I want. Probably. I mean, the other thing is I can fly and save time. Well, I'm lazy. And like, on one hand, I don't know, this is always going to be a concern with me. Because on one hand, I could fly. On the other hand, I could, you know, tilt back and do it normally. And I'm not entirely sure, like, what you guys feel about. If you guys are kind of tired of me using fly to get from, like, point A to point B in a lazier fashion, you know, tell me, and I'll give it a rest. Because I just do it because it's better than tilting back and running through the entire level, if that, you know, makes a lot of sense. It probably does. But, you know what? If you guys want me to play super honestly, I can do that. Not very hard. Ugh. So I'm very glad we picked up the crit mod. We're pretty much just wrecking Lantern of Phyllis. Or, yeah, it is Lantern of Phyllis. For whatever reason, I was getting Snow Globe Bro and Lantern of Phyllis screwed up on my head, and I was like, which one is which? I don't remember. Anyway, so didn't take too much damage. We're barely at weapon level 5. We're full health and blue XP. There we go. Didn't even see it coming until the magnetism picked it up from presumably inside the lava. Anyway. Huh. Wonder if there's a secret area up there. Probably not. Let's go for the door. Get another health pickup. We're almost at max health. Actually, that would be a really hilarious run. So the only time I ever hit that is on endless mode. And today is not endless mode. I guess here's a situation where I could have done the fly walk thing, but you know what? It's about equal time for either, so let's just stay legit. Anyway. So. Yeah, in Boston right now, and like I said, if I'm going to sound hoarse, it's because I'm allergic to everything. Going to the battlements. Very glad about that. So the last time I recorded this, I went to the warehouse and just, I don't know, every time I go to the warehouse, especially with a gun like this, I get my ass kicked. And battlements can be pretty painful too, but not this painful. Anyway. There's a bit of a concern. We do not have a long-range gun, so we're going to have to worry about the... Oh, crap. We're going to have to worry about many things. I guess we're hitting them no problem. Okay, there we go. Not as bad as I thought. The bomb launched me into the level architecture, which was kind of nuts. I'm just kind of like bouncing up here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that. I was really hoping the magnetism would let me, you know, pull the pickup to me, but it didn't work. Oh, please don't go. There we go. Okay, that was a Peaslee amount of blue XP, but that's okay. So we've probably got a lot of stuff behind us. Oh, we got purple homing shit, but that's okay. I think we're gonna be fine-ish, probably. Hard to say. I'm very tempted to blow the potable transmission fluid, get drunk, and, you know, tank through things. And I think I might do that. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a might pickup that I'm not going to be able to get my hands on. And that kills me a little bit. Okay, drunk time. Let's just murder the shit out of everything. I'm really surprised we haven't taken any damage, even though we're, like, launching ourselves over like some kind of buffoon. But it actually works pretty well, being the drunken master, essentially. Wow. Okay, so we're solidly at weapon level 5. We got a little bit more blue EXP spread all over the place. I'm kind of hoping I can pick it up before it all goes away. I think we're going to miss that token. Nope, got it anyway. Awesome. Oof. Okay, oh, there's one more. Probably won't get this one. Wow, I did. Here's the unfortunate circumstance. There is a might pickup over here, and there's an extreme chance that I'm not going to be able to get it. I only have one jump. And that kills me a little bit. I keep saying that, but it's like... The thing I hate most in this game is when I don't have enough jumps to get the loot I already earned. Like, I got one jump, but I don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere with it. Sucks. Is that... Nope. That's not going to work. I'm trying to think of, like, areas that I could wedge my way up through the level architecture. Or something like that, and I think our chances are slim to none. That bites. Because, I mean, there's this over here, maybe? It's very unlikely this will work, and I don't want to waste too much time doing it, but it's like, if I could get that. If I could just tip it. Oh well. That's life. This just sucks. I'm starting to do the machinima talk movement thing again. I should probably stop that. I think I've gotten complaints in the past that it makes people sick. So I will stop. Even if it is thing. Okay, so we've got a bunch of crap up here. And it's definitely a concern here, because A, we got these things. B, we've got a lot of things above us that I'm not going to be able to get to, probably. And that sucks, but I want to kill them because I really hope I can get, like, some jumps. Jumps or speed are actually quite important right now. Item charge is going to be useful. I may be a little bit too dismissive of the potable transmission fluid. We're not going to be able to hit those. That bites a little bit. Not that much, but at the same time it's kind of like, I would really like to be able to hit things that are above me so, you know, they don't just kill me from a distance. And I think that's it for things that I can kill on this level. I guess I could maybe kill these things. But even if I did, what's the point? Because whatever they drop is just going to go straight down. It's not going to come down to me. Likely. I think. It's very hard to say. Brah. Die already. I'm shooting everywhere but where I want. That is frustrating. You know what? Screw it. There's not going to be anything from him that's worth it. Let's just go through. Who are we going to fight? Doomball. Awesome. Doomball is probably going to die pretty fast. Unfortunately, we're probably going to take some damage here. Just on, you know, just by the, I guess, just because of the fact that we're wiggling all over the place and we have to stay close to the Doomball. So I was just like, you know what, let's just blow the potable transmission fluid, fly all over the place. Health to blue EXP. I mean, we're hale and hardy, but honestly, health is more important than blue EXP, because if you can't live through anything, what's the point of having a more powerful gun? I'd rather have the crazy damage of the potable transmission fluid that, you know, may or may not get us through things, as opposed to partly through. It kills me that we only got to 20% of the secrets there. Oh! But, to make up for it, we're going through Hugbot Alley. It's been a long time, I think. Been a while, at least. I think it was the last time I did an endless mode, maybe? Hard to remember. I try to avoid killing Hugbots, but I forget. Like, what runs I do, what runs I don't. Because whenever I get to, Oof, okay, I saw that one bouncing away. I was like, please don't hit a Hugbot. That's the one unfortunate part of the Hedgehog launchers. You can actually accidentally hit a Hugbot, and that would be unfortunate. Because I don't want to increase my difficulty more than, you know, it already is. So we've got the Captain's Belt, which I'm not too keen on, and difficulty increase. I almost just instinctively picked it up like a moron. That would have been embarrassing. It bounced a very long way, but I don't think I hit a Hugbot, which is good. Now I could get the Captain's Belt. The time stop is nice, but I can't shoot during the time stop. So I'm not going to bother with it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this freaky nightmare realm. Heli-ho! This run is going pretty fast. We're going into the logistics, and I think we only have 20 minutes in, which is great, because realistically I like to keep my runs shorter than longer. And how's it go? So what's going to be waiting for us first? Triple spin bots and potentially bomb launchers. Could be worse. I'm hitting myself a little bit. That's not so good. But I think we'll be okay. Almost got hit there. That was scary. Okay, now we've got that guy, and we've got this guy, but they're tolerable. So realistically, our damage is actually pretty high. The crit mod is making things pretty nice for us. Extra might would be nice, but at this point, I'd say we need jump height, speed, and I don't know, armor. Everything else, a little bit secondary for us. Should take out the tank. Tank is kind of scary, but we're not in a bad way. My hopes for success on this run are still pretty low. I get the feeling we're gonna end up fighting like the Egg Scrambler or something like that, and that's just going to be a mess. But if we're lucky, we get to fight like the Doom Organ or whatever it's called. That'd be pretty awesome. Or really at least something that we can kill without like having to try really hard to just even be able to hit it. But unfortunately, this is Tower of Guns. Chances are we're going to fight the Egg Scrambler and we're going to die terribly. But as I said, I don't have high expectations of this run or this gun, largely because every time I run the Hedgehog launcher, I get my face handed to me pretty solidly. So it's just like, best to go in with low expectations and just maybe kind of hope for the best. Maybe. You know, I was talking about things that I could shoot proper. You know, wow. Just got to beat a bit of like a wheat muffin or wheat whatever I ate for breakfast. Just had a bit of that just like, not quite come back up, but situate itself very solidly in my throat. And it's like, this just bites. Okay, so bit of a concern here. And I think I can shoot it from over here, but I have to be careful about that. Nope, still took the damage. Did not want to, but I did. Because we've got purple crap on that side just kind of coming all over the place. And I don't want to get hit by it, but I had to take care of that before I tried the other thing, I think. Because I'm safe here, but there's no way I'm ever going to be able to hit those cannons on that side. So I'm going to come around here. And did I actually? No, I didn't take it out. I was really hoping I would, but I didn't manage to. So, not keen on this scenario in the slightest, but I had to do it. I had to more or less bum rush the flamethrower. Never happy about bum rushing anything, specifically flamethrowers. Now we've got a lot of mines, and what seems to be like an 8-shotter somewhere down below. Not entirely sure, but a lot of concern here. I'm just going to blow Drunken Fury because we're going to take damage, and I'd rather minimize that with the added armor of being very drunk. Okay, and I think we're good. Now the question is, can I get everything that I want? We've got the extra jump, so we can get up on this platform. I've definitely had problems before where I was not able to get up there, and that always sucked. Please, blue XP, I need you. Probably should have prioritized that first, but again, oh well. Little bit of money I missed. Oh, and some more blue XP that I walked past. Frustrating. Anyway, so we've got some mine launchers, but I think we're going to be okay. Because at this point, we can get... Oh, I guess I should probably pay attention to the 8-shotter. That could hit us. And be frustrating. Or we can hide behind a pillar. Nope. I was really hoping that the, mecha cannons up above would kill all the 8-shotters for me. Not the case. Oh, this is going to be a long process. My shots are not hitting these guys. And on one hand, I could just avoid killing them, just kind of ignore them. On the other hand, I'd like to, just for the sake of, they might drop something. Probably not much, but they might. A little bit of blue EXP would be wonderful. A little bit of anything, but you know how I said I do not like the Hedgehog launcher that much? That's the reason. So there's some health down there. Risky business, but I need this. Pretty bad. And I'm not going to get hit by the splash. I don't see anything else. I think I saw like a blue EXP token, but the chances of me getting to that without taking damage, slim to none, and that would more or less just balance the books back against my favor. So I think I'm actually going to be able to hit them easier from here. Maybe? This does not seem worth it. It seems like way too much effort to kill just a couple of things. Oh, I'm aiming too high. So I'm hitting them. This is just massive pain in the ass. Hilariously, the one I'm aiming at was the one that I didn't do any damage to, and the one I was just kind of had my peripheral aim, whatever, got taken out fairly quickly. Still, this is the equivalent of pulling teeth in Tower of Guns, just trying to kill something at a very long range with the hedgehog launcher. Okay, again, things that I need. Actually did not need that health pickup, but killing these guys is technically worth it on one hand. Ooh, I want to get this blue EXP token. And I think at this point I'm going to give up the ghost, if only because this is taking too long and I don't want to deal with it. Like, I have half a mind to turn on flight, but let's be serious here. I've already done that too much. And I want to stay, like, at least semi-legit in everybody's eyes, even though, like, the temptation to cheat is overwhelming. Anyway, let's get this secret. It was pretty good set of blue EXP. And get through here, presumably without taking damage? Yeah, there we go. Now, there's an activated item over here that I don't recognize. I think. What is it? Oh! It's the big dumb missile. I consider it, but the... Oh, that was weird. At least you don't take damage for getting crushed in this game. That's a good thing. But, realistically, I'd rather have the potable transmission fluid, largely because, you know, even though I'd be, like, floating around like a maniac in every which way, I'd at least be doing, you know, crazy amounts of damage and being very tough for it. Oh, this is gonna suck. I think I can get around this corner. Yep, there we go. Took a little bit of bullets to the face, and that's a flamethrower right behind me, so that's a concern. And I believe there's stuff behind us, which is scary as well. We're back down to weapon level 4. That sucks. But you know how I was saying, you know, things that are going to go awry for us. Logistics is going to be hard. Sanctuary, if and when we make it, which we probably will, is going to be painful. Not the worst, but painful. It looks like there's a bunch of spiky ball launchers directly above us. That's the concern. Luckily, I think I can hit them here without fear of reprisal. Yep, looks like that's the case. Not going to be able to get the stuff they drop, though. That always pisses me off a little bit. And looks like there's more on this side that I'm having trouble hitting. I'm hitting myself, actually. That's a problem. Not that big of one, but enough of one. Okay, so we've got some flamethrowers left, and we've got these guys. Unfortunately, we still have not gotten the, you know, requisite amount of jumps to get to any of the secret areas, which sucks. And honestly, that's probably going to be a large amount of the reason why we don't win this run. I don't even know why I'm killing these things, technically. There's no reason for it. They don't drop loot. You'd think the laser guys that you can kill would drop loot. Nope. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Let's get the blue EXP tokens, because we need them pretty bad. And let's kill this guy from a distance, because, I don't know, whatever. We got several blue EXP tokens from the other one. Might as well just say it's worth it. So, we're shy of full health. Barely at weapon level 5. I guess we're like a little bit into weapon level 5, but it's not a good situation to be in. Let's see who we're fighting. Ooh, it's the pipe organ. I'm glad we're fighting the pipe organ, because pipe organ can die. The egg scrambler, not so much so. Sorry about the flashing, honestly. It's a little bit distracting for me as well as you guys, probably. But, you know what? Worked out pretty well for us. I wish the drunkenness would go away so I can actually get things. But we made it out of there without taking damage. Got a fair amount of blue XP, and we're still shy of max health, but we're in a much better position than when we, you know, I guess, left the previous room with all the big cannons up on the ceiling. Because that was just mean. Like, every time I play with the hedgehog launcher, I run across a room. I only found 8% of the secrets there. That is embarrassing. But anytime I play with the hedgehog launcher, I'm pitted against things that I specifically cannot hit. And this is why that this is the reason why I get a little bit, like, angry about the hedgehog launcher, because it's like, I want to like it, but, like, my ability to like it is just hampered by the game being a jerk to me. And not the end of the world, it is just frustrating. So we got these guys. And we don't have splash damage, but we have something arguably similar. Bunched myself straight into the spikes. Not happy about that, but is life. And managed to take out all the cannons on the wall too, which is good. So, we made it to the Sanctum. That's more than I was expecting, honestly. I was expecting this run to end, you know, in fiery doom like 20 minutes ago. Which is, you know, 2/3 of the way through the run back. Which honestly says something for my confidence with this gun. But, we're doing okay. What's gonna kill us? Gumball Machine might kill us. The thing is, we do a lot of damage. And we can take out the floaty orb above the Gumball Machine without a whole lot of issue. So it's largely just... Oh, there's some 8-shotters up there. They're number one concern. Everything else, a little bit more secondary. Oh, may have taken some damage there, may have not. Not entirely sure. What? He's not dead? That's frustrating. My voice is cracking. I think I need a drink. But, oh well, I think we'll be fine. I just swear I killed it. Maybe there were two? Hard to say. Probably should have focused on this one too, but oh well. Not the end of the world. So what do we got? A little bit of health. I guess we're coming out of these things, maybe not like bandits, but we're coming out pretty well. Here's the concerning part. I guess the ramps are going to block all these guys' shots, and then I can kind of clear out a space for us. And get to places that I like being. There we go. Oh, I was going to bite. I'll leave that for later. There's a mystery box. And this is such a tentative run in terms of like our survivability that I'm loath to pick up a mystery box, especially right now. So I'm going to go for the health pickup. Now we're at max health. That's awesome. I could go for the mystery box and might help us out, might kill us. Blue EXP rate --. That sucks. Quite a lot. But there are worse things that could have happened. Armor --, really would have killed us. As it stands, blue EXP --, is only going to hamper us, but it's not going to prevent us from getting farther. It's just going to... Well, it's going to prevent us from getting farther, but we're almost to the point where we're not going to be getting any more blue EXP, so... I guess no use crying over spilt milk-ish? I don't know. Words. Let's go. So we've got the potable transmission fluid. That's going to make it at least easier to fight... the Gumball Machine, yeah. Yeah, we can fight the Gumball Machine easier. Maw, I'm on the fence about. I'm not sure if it's good for fighting the Maw. The Maw is scary one way or another, but honestly, if we kill the Gumball Machine, I'm going to call this run successful. And then everything else is just kind of weird and secondary from there. We've actually gotten pretty good luck as far as pickups go this run, which is hilarious. Because I was expecting, you know, Lifeline to be kind of shitty. Okay, bunch of 8-shotters. I can deal with that. I think there's maybe some on the other side. Looks like it. Not a big deal either. Want to avoid getting hit, but I wanted to get the health. Let's get across. And now I think we're kind of in the safe zone. We never got a speed upgrade. I guess that one speed upgrade in the shop that I would have had to cheat to get to would have, I guess, been the only speed upgrade we could get. Maybe there were other ones in the secret areas that I couldn't see, but since we only had one jump, and I don't know where all of the secret areas are, well, oh well. Okay, so we're max weapon level pretty much. We're just shy of full health. And we do a lot of damage. The crit mod is going to carry us at least a far amount. We're going to have serious trouble against the Maw. We're not going to be going into it with a jump height bonus. So we're actually going to have to do the age-old bounce across the missiles. Which I generally avoid doing, even though that's what you're supposed to do. Mainly because the potential for you taking damage there is substantially higher than I'd like to deal with. Oh crap, his shield's on the other side. I do not like. I really wish we had more jumps, more speed, but it's not the end of the world, it's just Frustrationville. Because I'm probably gonna have to kill the hug bots just to get through here proper, and that's a little frustrating for me. Not the end of the world, but frustrating anyway. So I can take out the orb, I think, fairly fast. The problem is the orb is very small, and my shots are bit wide. Precision, like on one hand, is kind of useful, on the other hand not. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here, which kind of bites. And like on one hand, yeah, let's just blow the potable transmission fluid It's gonna make us fly around like maniacs. Oh crap. That was very bad. Unfortunately, the potable transmission fluid does not adjust well for the spinny things. So in reality, I used it and it did no good for us. So we might die against the gumball machine. It's a small possibility. We're down to weapon level 4, which is going to cut our damage substantially because we don't have any passive like base damage to work with. But I think we're going to be hale and hardy enough to at least deal with it. Again, really wish I had the extra jumps because, you know, right now we have very little dodging ability, and I'm not keen on that. But I think we're gonna make it. I just don't think we're going to be able to fight them all. We're not gonna have enough health. And on one hand, I could probably. Oh, is that the laser guy? That's the laser guy. That's gonna suck. I'm not keen on the laser dudes because they wreck my health very fast, especially with no armor. Which, surprise, I don't have any. So yeah, if we kill the gumball machine, this might actually be the first run that I don't actually go on to fight them all, because even though I call it a win, it's not going to be one. This is going to be down to the wire. Bad situation though, because we've got a lot of scary, and unfortunately we shoot so slowly. Yep, we're gonna die. We're not gonna kill the gumball machine first. That was rough. But, you know what? We made it to the gumball machine, and that was way more than I was expecting from that run, so, you know what? Not the end of the world. And it was also kind of an underpowered run. If you look at it, we had a lot of health. But then apart from that, we had 3 item charge, pretty useless. Magnetism, okay. The 2 difficulty reductions, I would say, are largely why we made it as far as we did. But, you know what? This is the Tower of Guns. Not all runs go the way you want them to. And, honestly, we made it to the gumball machine with a hedgehog launcher. So, you know what? I'm satisfied. So, I'll see you guys on the next run of Tower of Guns, and as always, thanks for watching.